Children, how are you? Today we are going to start a ninth chapter, Excel is Introduction. Children, till now you have done Word and PowerPoint. You know that Word you were using for documentation purpose, like if you have to write essays, stories, then you used Word. And for the presentations, for slideshows, you use PowerPoint. But now we are going to start Microsoft Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet program. Mostly we use it for calculations. All the calculations and data we will do in rows and columns. These rows and columns are collectively called worksheets. Children, as you have so many pages of your notebook, same way we have so many worksheets in a single workbook. On each worksheet, data is organized vertically in columns and horizontally in rows. And your columns are named with alphabets and rows are named with numbers. By default, a workbook contains one worksheet. Children, in each worksheet we have 16,384 columns and 10,48,576 rows. And when one row and column intersect with each other, that intersection creates a cell. With a darkened border, we will see that cell is active cell, and we can write down labels, values and formulas in our cells. To start Excel, we have to click in our input box. We will write EX and you will see here we got Excel 2016. When I will click here, I will get this window. So here I will double click on the blank document. Then you can see here I have got by default book 2 or book 1 I will get. By this way we can open a blank worksheet. Here we have Excel window in front of you, and children, I am going to explain all the components of Excel window one by one. First of all, we have File tab. File tab will show you the backstage view of the file Excel, like we can create a new file, we can save our file, we can print our file, we can see the print preview and so many other things. Next we have name box. Name box will show you the address of active cell or selected cell. Cell is an intersection between row and column. Worksheet window will show you the active window. As you know, we can add so many worksheets in a single workbook, and the worksheet window will show us the active window. Row headings, all the rows are headed with numbers, and here you can see numbers are showing. Next we have status bar. Status bar will show us the mode of the worksheet. When we are writing in a worksheet, we will be in edit mode and we are changing the contents, and when we have done that, then we will be in ready mode. Next we have sheet tab. By default, our workbook has only one sheet, and by the plus sign next to it we can add more sheets to it. Next have views of worksheet. Views of worksheet means we can see the worksheet in normal view, print view and outline view. Next we have zoom control. Zoom control allow us to decrease the view of worksheet and increase that also till 100%. Scroll bars, horizontal and vertical scroll bars are there to scroll our window. Formula bar, which allow us to create the formula, to edit the formula. Ribbon. A ribbon will show the commands according to the selected tab. Title bar, as you know, a title bar shows the title of the window and the application. Active cell. Children, the cell which has darkened border, that is active cell. And cell reference can be created by the combination of row and column. Like you can see here, we are in the C column and sixth row, then we are getting cell address as C6. Mouse pointer, you can see a dark big cross sign on your screen, that is mouse pointer. Grid lines are the lines which are helping us to create the rows and columns. Column headings are the alphabets. By these alphabets we can recognize the columns. I think I have explained all the components to you. You can see carefully. Children, the next topic we have changing the active cell. Children, you can see here we have a cell with darkened border than others. What it means? It means this is an active cell, and I can also see its address in the name box. When I will click start writing by the keyboard, it will be written in this cell only. But if I want to change the position of active cell, then I have to simply move my cursor, mouse pointer, and click the another cell. Then that cell will be active, and the cell name in the name box, the address of the cell will be changed. Like here you can see L5 is written, and when I will write something, it will be shown in that cell. For creating a worksheet, the first step we have, that is entering data. So children, we can enter both types of data in a worksheet, numbers and alphabets. When we are entering alphabets, you can see they are coming left aligned, and when we enter numbers, they will come right aligned automatically. Children, it's very important to save your work for future use or to share it with others. So for saving a worksheet, we have to click on file, then save as, then choose the location. Let's imagine I want to save my file in the desktop. Then by default, by book 1 name, it will be saved. When I will click on save, it will be saved on the desktop, and you can see book 1 is coming here. Excel files are saved with .xlsx extension. Children, we can see our data in a worksheet in different views, like normal view, page layout view, page break view. In the normal view, you can see simply the rows and columns. In the page layout view, you can see the individual pages when they will be printed. In the page break preview, that you will see the small dotted blue lines where the page break will be there. Children, here you can see the different views of your worksheet. When we will open the worksheet, it will be in normal view, as you can see this. Then from here we can change the view. The second view we have, that is page layout view. You can see when I am going to print my worksheet, it will come like this as a page layout. And the last one we have page break preview. Here you can see when the page will be breaked, it will be come like this, and by clicking here we can see the normal view of worksheet. To open a workbook which is already created, we have to click on the file tab. It will bring us to the Backstage View. Here we have to choose open, and then any file which you want to open, like here I want to open students marks, then I will click here. I will get the worksheet of students marks. Children, if you want to close any worksheet which you have opened, but you don't want to exit from the Excel, then you will go to Backstage View by File tab and then click on Close. Then the file will be closed, but you are still in Excel. Then again I am going to show you, then File and then Close. And here also you can see you are still in the Excel, but the workbook is closed. That's all children. Now your chapter completed. You have to see the video carefully and read the chapter side by side. And take care of yourself. Goodbye.